Crisis for Cristiano Ronaldo's TV star sister, as police make disturbing cage discovery during raid at boyfriend's property. See shocking video. The businessman boyfriend of Cristiano Ronaldo's sister is at the center of a police investigation into an alleged illegal cockfighting operation in Brazil, the Daily Mail can reveal. Alexandre Bertolucci, who has a young daughter with the soccer legend's elder sibling, ex-reality TV star Katia Aveiro, owns one of 3 properties raided by police in the southern Brazilian towns of Gramado and Igrejinha. He denies the allegations or any criminal activity. The raid was the result of tip-offs about the breeding and training of roosters for the disturbing underground sport in which the birds fight to the death.
An unlocked iPhone 14 for just $299? This renewed 128GB model gives you a vivid OLED display, 5G, and the freedom to choose your carrier. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/6 before it's gone.
Police say they discovered a total of 1,500 Mura roosters, a native breed developed for maximum aggression, caged in rows and in deplorable conditions that included mutilation, as revealed in exclusive pictures and video obtained by the Daily Mail. Officers also seized a gun, suspects' cell phones, and documents at other locations, not Bertolucci's. Many of the birds found on all 3 properties, including chicks, were being kept in cramped cages in conditions investigators described as animal cruelty, Detective Gustavo de Matos Brentano said in a statement. Police received information that the facilities under investigation were breeding, selling, and training Mura roosters intended for illegal cockfighting events, the statement said. The investigation is ongoing to determine the origin of the animals and the involvement of other individuals in an alleged criminal organization. Cristiano Ronaldo is seen here with elder sister and former reality star Katia Aveiro. She is intensely close to her 41-year-old brother, soccer's first billionaire who recently played in his final World Cup game for Portugal. The Daily Mail has learned that Aveiro's partner, businessman Alexandre Bertolucci, pictured, owns one of the properties raided by police investigating a cockfighting operation in southern Brazil. He denies any wrongdoing. Top specimens are worth up to $5,400 in Brazil for fights where spectators can gamble huge amounts on the result. Video obtained exclusively by the Daily Mail shows row after row of roosters confined to small cages in the Gramado property owned by Bertolucci. Some are pacing constantly back and forth, while others have their heads poked out to partially escape the confinement. It also shows an ominous ring resembling a small above-ground pool that is typically used to simulate a cockfighting environment. In another segment, taken at one of the other raided premises, video reveals a similar ring with a bird in a cage in the middle and another bird outside the cage. Detective de Matos Brentano told the Daily Mail, "This type of setup is consistent with a practice sometimes used by people involved in cockfighting, where a rooster is exposed to another bird that it cannot physically attack. The goal can be to increase aggression or condition the bird before fights." Of the police raids, he added, "The vast majority of the birds were confined in small cages and many showed signs of abuse, including lack of food and water, physical injuries to their chests and wings, and mutilations." Video and photos of the raids exclusively obtained by the Daily Mail show law enforcement searching Bertolucci's property in Gramado, Brazil, where they found rows of roosters confined to small cages. Officers also found a circular ring consistent with those used to simulate cockfighting events. One rooster found at the property is seen with physical injuries on its wings. Many of the birds, including chicks, were being kept in cramped cages in conditions investigators described as animal cruelty. These included the removal of the hallux, the rear toe to accommodate artificial spurs, as well as the removal of the comb to prevent opponents from gaining a grip during fights and to reduce bleeding from cuts in that area, which could otherwise impair the bird's vision during combat. He also confirmed, the investigation began with a tip-off, continued through investigative work, and ultimately led to the execution of search and seizure warrants authorized by the judiciary. Cockfighting is illegal in Brazil and it may, in some cases, be connected to organized crime. More commonly, however, groups of individuals form criminal associations specifically to organize cockfighting events and commit acts of animal cruelty. Fights generally take place in remote locations, typically in rural areas. Many are organized through WhatsApp groups, which participants use to avoid police detection, taking advantage of these methods along with the relatively lenient penalties that currently exist in Brazil. We cannot officially confirm or disclose the identity of individuals under investigation due to Brazil's abuse of authority law, said de Matos Brentano. Bertolucci's attorney Lucio de Constantino told the Daily Mail that no evidence of any unusual or criminal activity was found at his client's premises. Footage from the raid showed several cages housing Mura roosters. Among the disturbing findings in the raids was a blue container holding dead birds. Law enforcement found a table with various anti-inflammatory medications on display. Law enforcement also noted that many of the birds showed signs of injuries, neglect, and mutilation. A trophy depicting 2 fighting roosters was discovered inside one of the raided properties, police said. He added, "The facility is a poultry breeding operation, comprising roosters, hens, and chicks, dedicated to improving genetic quality through the careful selection and development of specific specimens. The operation is subject to regular technical oversight by a veterinarian, who ensures sanitary compliance, proper animal husbandry, and the maintenance of genetic quality standards." The exclusive images obtained by the Daily Mail also reveal police being briefed before the raids, which incorporated other local and government agencies. In other images inside the raided premises in Igrejinha, a sick sculpture of 2 birds fighting can be seen, plus a table laden with anti-inflammatory medications, police said. Bertolucci's property also had medications pictured, but these appear to be for treating cattle. Another image, taken at Bertolucci's premises, shows combined body and head covers used to prevent birds attacking each other while they are being transported together. Aveiro, Ronaldo's 48-year-old sister, began dating Bertolucci in late 2017 after visiting his hometown of Gramado, Brazil. She was raised in Funchal on the Portuguese island of Madeira alongside her superstar brother, 41. At the time, she was known as a reality TV star and singer who launched her showbiz career in 2005 under the name La Ronalda. Katia Aveiro, 48, who was raised in Funchal on the Portuguese island of Madeira alongside her superstar brother, 41, began dating Bertolucci, pictured together, after visiting his hometown of Gramado. Ronaldo and his sister are known to share a close relationship. They are seen posing together after Real Madrid won the UEFA Champions League final football match against Liverpool in Kiev, Ukraine in 2018. Earlier this month, she shared an Instagram photo showing her support for the Portuguese national team at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Bertolucci's attorneys have claimed the property, pictured during the raid, is a poultry breeding operation and that no evidence of criminal activity was found. Now describing herself as a communicator, an entrepreneur to her 1.7 million Instagram followers, she is believed to work with Bertolucci on real estate projects in Gramado that have no relationship to the property in question. There is no suggestion Aveiro is involved in any alleged unlawful activity. The Brazilian town is a popular mountain resort known for its alpine-style architecture, reflecting the influence of German immigrants who settled in the region. Bertolucci and his family ran a restaurant in the area, but it is now closed. Aveiro is intensely close to Ronaldo, soccer's first billionaire who recently played in his final World Cup game for Portugal. The team was knocked out of the tournament by Spain, who went on to become the 2026 champions. Aveiro has frequently gushed on social media about her adoration of her sibling, describing him on his 39th birthday as the idol of many, and adding, "You know how much I love you." She also wrote alongside throwback photos of the former Manchester United and Real Madrid hero. "The story of your life is already a movie, a real-life movie. You were destined to come and make a difference in the lives of so many. Celebrating your birthday is a blessing and a joy, the father, the son, the brother, the friend, the uncle, and the idol of so many. Ronaldo, worth $1.4 billion thanks in part to mega Nike deals and a $235 million a year contract with Saudi Pro League club Al Nassr, is reported to have joined Aveiro in a real estate project himself in the southern Brazil city of Santa Catarina. Aveiro was previously known as a reality TV star and singer who launched her showbiz career in 2005 under the name La Ronalda. Aveiro welcomed her daughter with Bertolucci, Valentina, in 2019. She also has two sons, aged 26 and 16, pictured together from a previous relationship. Father of five, Ronaldo got engaged to model and influencer Georgina Rodriguez, 32, in August 2025. They have been together since 2016 and have two children together. The star has another elder sister, Elma Aveiro, an entrepreneur and social media influencer who manages her own beauty brand. Meanwhile, Ronaldo's brother Hugo Aveiro has avoided fraud charges in Italy after reaching a confidential agreement over allegations that he sold 13,000 counterfeit soccer shirts. Prosecutors in Turin opened a probe in 2020 over claims that the jerseys of Serie A giants Juventus were produced without approval from the club's brand partner Adidas. The soccer star's sibling was accused of acquiring a merchandising license, but then marketing shirts that were different to the official version. According to prosecutors, they should have been destroyed, but ended up being sold for $45 each at the CR7 Museum in Funchal, which is dedicated to Ronaldo's career. According to Madeira Weekly, both sides settled out of court.